Good day. Welcome to Microprocessor Sheet 3. In this tutorial session, I will be discussing the remaining problems of this sheet. In the previous lecture, we have already completed few problems that we have seen all the addressing modes, and also we have seen what is the goal behind the addressing mode, and we solved one problem using all these addressing modes. Okay. Now, today we will be seeing this. I think we have completed problem 4a and b also. Okay. Now today the topic of our discussion is about shift and rotate instructions. Okay. Here in this session, I will be explaining you about all these instructions and with examples. Now, first you have to understand what are all these instruction means, how they work. Then we will see that using the question will be asked by giving some example that if the value of AX register is this, okay, and you perform any one of this operation, so one time, two times, then what is the value which remains in the register and what happens to the flag register? That kind of questions are there in 6. Now, my plan is what I will do is while discussing problem number 5, okay, as an example, I will take from 6. Okay, I will solve these problems parallelly. So I will be solving 5 and 6 parallelly. Okay. So for you, for your better understanding, I will do this. So I will not first explain you what is all this instruction theoretically and then do problems. No, I will explain theoretically how does it work, and at the same time, I will take an example how it works. Okay. So by the way, we will be finishing problem number 5 and 6 parallelly. Okay, this is our goal now. So let us start. What do you mean by this instruction ROL, ROR, RCR, all these instructions? I will just first give you the full forms of this instruction. ROL means rotate left. Okay. ROR means rotate right. RCL rotate through carry left. RCR means rotate through carry right. Then SHR means shift right. This is what which shift? This is arithmetic. Sorry, this is normal shift. Okay, shift right, and this is shift left. Now SAL means arithmetic shift left and arithmetic shift right. Now see what is the difference between this four. What is the difference between these 4 instructions? Both these 4 instructions. Listen carefully. Okay, SHR is shift right. We can also call that logical shift right. Okay, SHL means shift left. It is also called as logical shift left. Remember this. Okay. So then what do you mean by SAL? SAL means arithmetic shift left, and this is called arithmetic shift right. Okay. Now these are the full forms of this. So let us see how this will work. Okay. In order to understand the working of this instruction, I am putting one file onto your screen. Just see that there I have given all the definitions, how does it works and all. Then I will explain you with example. Okay. So let me put that file. Yeah. Now you see here, these are the instructions. Rotate left. Here you have rotate left. Now what is it's doing? It is this instruction works in Intel 80x86. It rotates the contents of a general purpose register of a memory location. See, register can be 8-bit, 16-bit, or 32-bit. Our 8086 generally AX is 16 bits. Okay. If you take extended, it will be 32 bits. If you take low part or high part, it will be 8 bits only. Okay. You see what these memory locations will be to the left towards the most significant bit. Okay. You need to understand some terminology here. What is the terminology? The terminology says that you have two things: most significant bit and least significant bit. What is the difference between this? You see here, for example, I write some binary number 1, 0 0 0 1 1. Suppose this is some binary sequence. Okay, now in this binary, what is this? This is called this last bit. Okay, this last bit is called LSB. Okay, this is what this is called as least significant byte, LSB. Okay, and you will see the first the bit which is at right hand side, left hand side, this one. Okay, we call it as MSB, most significant bit. So just remember this, don't forget, because the questions in the quizzes will be in terms of most significant bit, less significant bit, or it may be towards left shift, right shift, all this. You should not get confused about that. Okay, so LSB means least significant bit, which is right part of the binary number, and most significant byte means left part of this binary number. Okay, so now you understood what do you mean by most significant bit. Okay, most significant bit means this most significant bit. Okay, so rotate left means what happens, the most significant bit, okay, will be moved by an operand. Okay, this will be moved by an operand to the left side. Okay, towards the most significant bit. Now what do you mean by rotate right? Rotate right means rotate the contents of a general purpose register or a memory location right. Okay, see, rotate left is moving towards left. I will come again. Rotate left means, see, towards most significant. Here you have most significant byte, so all the bits will be going to most significant bit. LSB will go to LSB, means it is moving towards left. Okay, now right significant means towards the least significant bit. It means all bits, for example, will move in this direction, like this. Okay, from towards LSB. Okay, this is this is the direction of the rotate left and rotate right. Now then next you have rotate through carry left. Rotate through carry left means it will rotate through carry. I will just explain this, but you just make sure that it will rotate to the left towards the most significant. Rotate through carry right means it will go through right towards the right significant bit. Similarly, rotate or the logical shift right. Okay, it will move the contents of bits towards LSB. Okay, least significant bit. And arithmetic shift right, it will be moving towards most significant. Okay, and what do you mean by arithmetic shift? What arithmetic shift, arithmetic left shift will do? It will do towards most significant bit. But what do you mean by arithmetic shift right? It will move the bit towards the least significant bit. Okay. Now, what do you mean by lower? You have to also ensure that to least significant bits, the bits will move, and with the lower order bit being shifted into the carry flag. Here you see in the SAL, what happens here? The high order bits will be shifted into the carry flag. What do you mean by high order bits, low order bits? Suppose you have some binary number like this 0 0 1 1 1. Okay, now this is high order bits. Okay, these are high order bit, and this is low order bits. Okay, if high order bits goes to carry flag means the high order bit will hold the value of this carry flag. Low order bits will go to the carry flag means what happens? This will not go. This low order bit will go into the carry flag. Okay, that is the meaning. So let us see in action with some examples. Okay, let's take an example of 5a of our sheet. I think all of you download the sheet from the Blackboard. I have already uploaded. From this, you just see the question 5a. Let us solve it. Okay. Now, So let me make it clear. Okay. So now look here, rotate left. What this rotate left is doing, this is the syntax for rotate left. Yeah. Okay. What is the syntax of rotate left? You will have an instruction rotate, destination operand, and the count operand. So the destination byte of a word is rotated left by the number of bits specified in the count. Rotated left means, you see here you have bits. I will show you in a cleaner example so that you will understand it in a more nice manner. Let's see it now, this slide. Yeah, now look here. Yeah, rotate left. See, now what is happening here? See, LSB is you are moving towards MSB, right? All the bits of LSB is moving towards MSB. Then when you move MSB, what happens? You see here, for example, these are the bits. Okay, you have the bits. If you move every bit, LSB bit, towards the MSB positions, okay, now what happens? You see, at end, this will all be filling all these values, and here this is remaining, okay, where it should go. And you see, when you are moving all this, you will get a blank space here. Okay, so what you are doing is, the value which is left at end is copied into, where you see here it is MSB is copied into carry flag, and also this MSB bit, most significant bit, is copied into the least significant bit, because if you are moving least significant to most significant bit, this will be empty, right? When this is empty, see, this empty space will be filled with this carry value. So that's why you put value of 1 here also, and you put value of this one here also. Okay, according to this diagram, you see, according to this diagram, MSB is kept in carry flag also, and MSB is kept at the least significant bit also. Let's take an example. The example is AL is equal to D5. Okay, these are example. Now what is D? D is nothing but 13. 13 is nothing but 1101. Okay, 5 is nothing but 0101. So I converted D5 into binary value, right? And then the instruction, what is the instruction? This is the instruction, rotate AL comma 1. It means what is this instruction means? This instruction means, right here, okay, this instruction means rotate the contents of AL register left, okay, by 1 bit. Okay, remember, this is the meaning of this instruction. ROL means it is rotating the contents. ROL is rotating the contents of AL register by 1 bit. Why 1 bit? Because I specified here 1. Now in 8086 processors, you can write ROL, ROR with all this only 1 here. Okay, brother. If it is very small, you can enlarge it by clicking the icon on your screen. Please make it enlarge, all of you. For example, do you see on the screen? You will have some controls. Okay, click on that. Yeah. Yes, yes. Question 6 in sheet 5 is in 5A is ROL, and ROL I'm explaining with the help of question number 6. Okay. So I told you in the beginning that I will be solving parallelly 5 and 6. Okay. So did all of you? Okay, good. I want to know that some student is having problem that he's saying it's very small. Nasir Ali, can you make it big now? Your screen, it is in your hand, brother. You have to enlarge it. How much you want, you can do it. Okay. Did you got it? Yeah. So good. So it is in your hand to make it big and small. Okay. So I cannot I can do it on my screen, but your screen you have to control. Okay. So let me, shall I proceed now? Okay. Shall I proceed? Okay. Now look here. So what is ROL is doing? Rotate left is rotating the contents of AL register one bit left side. Left side means towards most significant bit. You, these are the bits. I'm moving towards them most significant bit. When I move them towards most significant bit, then what happens? This will be empty. So this empty will be copied at two places. According to our diagram, you see here it is copied in carry flag and also it is copied at the least significant bit position. So now you see here, I write this 1101, 1101. What is 1101? This is D, okay? This D and this is 5, okay? When I do ROL AL comma 1, rotate left AL comma 1, then I'm just rotating the bits. When I rotate the bits, the most significant bit will copied into carry bit and this is removed and kept here. Okay. Now it is very simple. You see, I just give you an example. If you have 1101, right? So 1101, this is B and 5 is 0101. So the easy way to solve this problem is very easy. What you have to do is, do you see this most significant bit? Okay, most significant bit, remove it. Okay, remove it and put it this here, 1. This is 10101011. You see 10101011. Okay, so you will get in this way, and this you are copying here and also you are copying this in the carry. Okay, so now what is the value of carry flag? After executing of this instruction, you will get this new number 1010. Okay, see 1010, you get this new number. This 1010 in hexadecimal, it is 8, we know that. Okay, and 1011 is 11. 11 is nothing but it is B in hexadecimal. Okay, it is B in hexadecimal. So therefore, initially AL was D5. When I execute rotate left by 1 bit, then the value of A is how much? AB. But this is the value of AL. AL is 16 bit. But I want the value of AX. AX is 16 bit. So in 16 bit, AH part will be 00 only and A low part will be AB. So the value of AX is 00 AB. Okay. So do all of you understood this? Okay. Yeah, carry flag is 1. What about the carry flag? See, the carry flag, initially we don't know what was, but this 1 will be copied into 1. That's why you see carry flag is 1. Okay. Now overflow flag is not determined here because carry flag we know now it is 1, but earlier what is the carry flag we don't know. Okay. So I will tell you how to find out overflow flag also. Okay. Here actually here I have written overflow flag is 0, but it is not 0, it is undefined here. Okay. Why it is undefined? It is undefined because I don't know the previous value of carry flag. Okay, when I was copying 1, before copying what was error, I don't know. Okay, that's why it is undefined. Okay. Now remember, how do you find out overflow flag? This is very important question. Carry flag, we know that from this diagram we can know most significant bit will be copied into the carry flag. Okay, easily we can find out what is the value of carry flag. How do you find out the overflow flag? Now for finding out the overflow flag, okay, you have to see this carry flag first. Okay, now carry flag value, this is previous value. So I write, let me write this. Yeah. So how do you find out overflow flag? For finding overflow flag, you see here, I give, this is 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now here you see I'm trying to explain you that how overflow flag works. Okay, you have previous value. Okay, previous value of carry flag. Okay, and then you have current value of carry flag. This is current value of carry flag. Okay, and then next here you will have the value of overflow flag. Overflow flag. Okay, now let's make this as a table. Yeah. Now if the previous value of carry flag is 0, okay, and current value of carry flag is 0, what you have to do? Okay, if previous value is this, current value is 1, previous value is 1, current value is 0, previous value is 1, current value is 1. Okay, so this is something. Okay, see, if the previous value of carry flag is 0 and current value of carry flag is 0, okay, then we can say that the overflow flag is 0. Okay, now if I think I have to redraw again. One, yeah, because I need some more columns. So here, let us draw these lines. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, any questions? I see some messages. Siri and Abdullah. Any question? Any question?
No, it's clear, but he asked about the voice.
Okay. So just explain him that you can make it larger from your screen. Okay. So now see here. Here I will just write previous value of carry flag. You should know what is the previous value of carry flag and current value of carry flag. Then the value of overflow flag. Remember, if the previous value of carry flag is 0 and current value of carry flag is 0, then overflow flag is also 0. If previous value of carry flag is 1 and current value is also 1, means if there is no change, then overflow flag will be 0. Okay, but if the value of carry flag, if the value of carry flag is for example 0 previously but 1 currently, then overflow flag will be set because there is a change in the carry. Okay, if the value initially it is 1 and current it is 0, this is also change. Okay, if there is any change, then overflow flag will be set. If there is a change in the carry flags, you see there is a change in the carry flag, okay, then overflow flag will be set. If there is no change in the carry flag, overflow flag will be as it is. But the question is, if the previous value of carry flag is not known, okay, not known, okay, then if current value you get 1 or 0, we don't know. Okay, so here you will write undefined. Okay, now why I have written 0? Because previously I assumed here that the carry flag is 0 here. I assumed previously the carry flag is 1 and this one is overwritten and again 1, so there is no change. I write here carry flag is 0. Okay, but actually if initial value of carry flag is not known, you have to write here this is undefined. Okay, this is undefined. So is your doubt clear now? Okay, shall we go to, yeah. Yeah, overflow flag between what number in queue? What queue? I didn't get you, Nasir Ali. Overflow
Doctor,
flag?
I mean, between what number in a question? Overflow.
I didn't get you. Fifth question.
No, but here overflow equals 0. It's mean the
Overflow is
same
equal
number.
to overflow is equal to 0 means that your number is not changed. Okay, there is no overflow happened. It means, so you see, if you do addition 2 plus 5, okay, 2 is 2 bits. Okay, suppose 2 is 3 bits and 5 is 3 bits, then 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 is also 3 bit, so the result is not lost. Okay, now sometimes what happens, if you have two bits, if you multiply them, if the result is lost, then CPU will notify you that there is some loss in the calculations by setting overflow flag. Okay,
If the same, it is mean overflow equals 0.
yeah, overflow 0 means there is no loss of data.
Thank you.
Okay,
So
shall I go to, yeah, yes,
about overflow, I can't see in D7 before root left one.
this overflow, yeah, this carry flag is 1, overflow flag is 0.
I mean, I say D7. It's same
D7,
1 1. Yes.
where is D7?
Last number left.
Last number?
Left. D7.
No, where is D7, brother? It is D5, not D7.
No. I mean, how many bit here?
How many?
How many bit? 8 bit, right?
Yeah. This AL is 8 bits only. Okay, if you do 8 bits or you do 16 bits, 30 bits, this procedure will be.
Okay, I can say last number left before the root left is 1. After root left is 1. So over flag not change equal 0.
Yeah, it's not changed.
0 1 or 1 0 equal 1 directly.
0 0 and 1 1 is means it's 0 only. If there is change in carry flag, okay, then overflow flag will be 1. Okay. When I will show you some more examples, you'll understand. Don't worry, this is the first problem. Okay, shall I go for next page? You will understand it. Okay. Now, so now what do you got? AL, you got AL as AB, right? AB. Now you see again I am doing one more operations for this. Yeah, look here. No, you have AB. Look here. You have AL is equal to how much? AL is equal to AB from the previous. Okay, this is AB. Now again I'm doing rotate A comma 1. So let us write A. What is A? A is 1 0 1 0. Correct? A is 1 0 0. Okay. B is 0 1 1 1. Just a minute. Yeah. Let's go to this. Now I'm taking an example. An example is rotate AL comma 1 again. Now suppose what is AL? AL initially it was AL. Yeah. AL is equal to AB. So A means what? A means 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay. B means 11. 11 means what? 11 means 1, 0, 1, 1. Correct? 1, 0, 1, 1. 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. This is AB. Now for this AB,
You write anything, Doctor? You can't. Okay.
okay, you just enlarge the screen. You will see it.
Okay. Clear.
Okay. Please, all of you, if you see screen smaller, then on the top left side, you can make it larger. Okay. Zoom in. You will do zoom in, you will get it easily. Okay. Okay. Now look here. Shall I move on? Now again for this value, again I am performing rotate AL comma 1. Okay, so AL is this value. So what I will do, you look here, this value I will copy into carry flag. Okay, and this 1 will go here. Okay, when 1 goes here, so what I get, you see here 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, this will be one number. Another is, this will be another number. Okay, so 0, 1, 0, 1 will be how much? 0, 1, 0, 1. This will be 0, 1, 0, 1. This will be 5, and this is 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay, 0, 1, 1, 1, which is 7. So now you see here, carry flag I got 1, and AL you are having 5 and 7. Okay, so AL is 5 and 7, AX will be 0, 0, 5, 7. Right? Now look here, earlier we know that earlier in the previous slide we know that carry flag was 1, but now also carry flag is 1. Okay, so there is no change in carry flag, that's why overflow flag is 0. Okay, now we will do one more time again. Okay, what is this? AL is 5, 7, right? So again I write here AL is equal to 57. 5, 7 means 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, this is what we got. Again, for this value, we do one more time. Yes, there is carry flag. I told you already. Carry flag is 1, right? Because I told you that. See, most significant bit will be copied into carry. This is what the procedure I have shown you in the first slide. Okay, you have carry flag. Okay, you have MSB, you have LSB, right? LSB will go to MSB, MSB will go to carry flag, and also it will be copied into the flow byte. That's what I have done. You see, MSB is going to carry flag, and also it is copied at LSB. Understood? This is how we got here. Okay, for this, yeah. Now for this solution now, for A05, again, third time I am doing AL comma 1. If third time I am doing AL comma 1, we know that carry flag is how much? 1 already. Okay, so now what happens is, you see, now carry flag is actually the carry flag value here. Let's take this carry flag from previously, from this value it is initially 1. Okay, now what happens is if I do again AL comma 1 again, then MSB will go into this carry flag. Now this time what happens, this 1 will be removed and 0 will be kept here. Okay, when 0 is kept here, and also this 0 will be copied here. Okay, now when this is copied here, now see what the number you will get now. 1011, this is one number, and other number is 1110. Okay, so this is what you have got here, correct? You see 1011, 1011. Sorry, not this one. You see 1011 is how much? 1011 is how much? 1011. Yeah. Okay, so now you will get B. Okay, B, 1011 is B, and 1110 is how much? E. Okay, so the answer is not A, it's B, right? Yeah. So now you see carry flag is how much? Carry flag is 0, but you see earlier carry flag was 1, but now it is 0, so it has been changed. Okay, it has been changed to 0, so there is change, that's why overflow flag is 1 here.
Change answer. 1011.
Yeah, 1011. Okay, now same thing, I think I have solved this in another sheet also. Let me show here. Yeah, here you can see here. Look here, I just summarize. Initially, again from the beginning, I am showing you that initially AL is this value. Okay, and so what is 1101 is D, and 0101 is 5, and first time I am executing this rotate instruction. So when you do first time, what happens, this value MSB will go and sit into the carry flag. Okay, so it will go and sit into the carry flag. So in carry flag 1 will come, and this 1 will also be copied here. Okay, so the net value you will get is how much? 1010. This is A. Okay, and this 1 will be copied here. 1010 will be coming here. Okay, so this is how much? Okay, 1010. Okay, 1010 will be A, and 1011 will be B. Okay, and carry flag is 1. Overflow flag is not not defined. Okay, we don't know initially, but here while is calculating this in the debugger, I got the previous value as 0 and now also 0. That's why it is 0. Now again I am doing to the same value of AL, AB. Again let's do one more time. Okay, when one more time we are doing, now what happens, you see when you do one more time, what is A? A is where is A? You got, yeah, this is AB. AL is AB. So I just write here. Okay, I write here AB. A means 1010. Means B means 11, right? 1011. Okay. Now look here. Again, I am doing one more time. So just see. This will go to carry flag. Okay, so this 1 will go to the carry flag. Previously carry flag was 1, now also carry flag is 1, so overflow flag will be 0 only. Okay, and you see this 1 will come here. When this one comes here, so what is the answer? 0 1 0 1, this is 5 and 7. So answer will be how much? You get 5 7. Yeah, 5 7, and carry flag is 1. Okay. Now, yeah, in this case, what is overflow flag? Overflow flag, you have got 1, not 1. It should be 0. Second time it should be 0. It should be 0. Please correct it. It should be. Now, third time when you do again, rotate left again.
BE, not A.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to show you rotate right. 1 minute.
Yes.
Sorry, we went to another slide by mistakenly. 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, in this case. Okay. Come again. I saw some messages. Let me see it. Okay, no problem. Now, look here. Initially, it is D5. When I do that, I get 5 7. Overflow flag is, carry flag is 0. This is understood. Okay. Then next part is, again we are doing this. We have 5 7. Okay. When you have 5 7, earlier you got the output as how much? 1 minute. You got here output as AB. Yeah. So AB, for AB again you do one more time left shift. What happens? It will give you 5 7. When it gives you 5 7, then carry flag will be 1 and overflow flag will be 0. Again for 5 7 you are doing one more time. Okay. So let's do here again one more time for 5 7. Okay. AL is equal to 5 7. Okay. So 5 you can write as 0 1 0 1. 7 means 0 1 1 1. Okay. Now when you do this, what happens? According to this, let's see, you have a carry flag. Okay. Now carry flag is initially from here you have 1. Okay. But now when this 0 comes here, 1 will be erased and you get carry flag as 0. Okay. Then this is the remaining number from here, from 1 0 1 0. Okay. And this 0 will come here. Okay. So this will be 1 1 1 0. So this will be A and E. Yeah, A and E. This is the correct answer. A is correct answer, because you see when you do left shift, what happens is the 0 is copied into 1. So now, because earlier carry flag was 1, but now carry flag is 0, so you get overflow flag as 1 and carry flag as 0, and the value of AL register will be AE and AX register will be 00 AE. Okay.
Doctor,
Yeah.
can you again how overflow equal 1?
How overflow will be 1?
Yes.
1 minute.